So everyone, we have an eminent social activist present between us, a global thought leader, passionate about women's empowerment, child welfare and wildlife conservation and social justice. She has dedicated her life to causes that uplift humanity. Her work spans from supporting slum children and burn victims to counseling inmates at Tihar jail, reflecting her deep commitment to social change. A recipient of prestigious honors, including the Dadabhai Naoroji Millennium Award for Lifetime Achievement, the Human Rights Award, and the Karamveer Puraskar. She continues to inspire countless lives professionally. She has served as director at the Confederation of Indian Industry, the first CEO of the Overseas Indian Felicitation Center, the head of Extension Relations at CII, alongside an enriching teaching career across Egypt, Nigeria, and Liberia. So with this, let's welcome a beacon of resilience, Professor Subha Rajan. Come on everyone, please put your hands together.
I think Dipanshi Kapoor needs a bigger hand than me because she puts so much energy and vibration into what she says. And the other person is Tony. Where are you?
He's backstage.
I mean, that young man, I was in Kerala, I was somewhere abroad, he would call me, check with me, and the love and passion these young people put into today's affair made me come all the way from Kerala to be present here today. And it was worth every minute of it. And most of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of you. I met people from Assam, from Bangalore, from Hyderabad, I met this lady in the washroom. She had come from very far away, that beautiful lady sitting there. And I really admire you people with so much talent in you, with so much inside you, that I feel I am nobody standing here. You are everything. It's because of you we are here today. I'll just not take too much time because it's time for lunch. The topic given to me was never say die. So I'll just give you a bit about my childhood. Like Parvati said, she's standing here. My story is that I was born premature, 6.5 months, this big, pronounced dead when I was born, and in Trivandrum, and a midwife came to the house and she said, this child will not live. And my mother, she gave up. My father was in the army, he was posted in Mao. The orderly rang up to check. Ladka hua ki ladki, and the servant knew only one word in Hindi, Subha, meaning morning. So she said Subha, that the child was, and that's how I got my name Subha, morning, because the servant knew her, that was the only word she knew in Hindi. Now to cut a long story short, my grandmother picked me up and she said, I'll take care of this baby. The doctor said, there's no point, she will not live. Even if she lives, she will not grow more than 2 feet tall. She'll never be able to speak. She'll never be able to do any sports. So there's no point. But my grandmother, I used to call her Amuma. She said, I'll take care of her, don't worry. So I grew up with my grandparents for the first 12 years of my life, never went to school, ran in the field, swung from the coconut trees, played with nature, had calves and cows and dogs as friends, lived running around, and nature took over. And what happened? I was told I will not be more than this. How tall I became? 5 feet 9 inches tall, taller than most women in India. I went on to become the captain of the sports teams, basketball, throw ball, running, everything. I became the captain. I was told I'd never play any sports. I was told I'd never speak. Today I'm standing here speaking to you. I learned English at a very late age because I was sent to Malayalam medium school. But I think I speak reasonably good English right now. So my motto, my lesson to each and every one of you is never give up in life. You promised me that? You don't know what is waiting for you. You may think this is the end of the world, but it's not. If you try, you will make it. Is there anybody in the audience here who almost felt like giving up and didn't give up? Will you stand up, please? Is there anybody here? I'm sure there must be somebody who went through something in life and thought this is it. Your story. Oh, yes, ma'am. I'd like to hear you.
I'm getting a mic, ma'am.
Yeah.
My name is Jagruti.
Speak loudly, introduce yourself.
My name is Jagruti. I am Abacus and Vedic International Trainer. So I came from Maharashtra. So Ram Ram. My journey here, Maharashtra, district Jalgaon, Chalisgaon. From Aurangabad to here. Let me share you something. I am a girl, single. And can you tell you, I convert myself. When I lost my father, 2023, 23rd January, everywhere, means my father was on the world and I lost him. Due to some reason, health problem was there. He can't able to walk, he can't able to take anything, but he was the cashier. He was a cashier in an SEB and he was the chairman. We lost him, but the heart, he is always with me. My journey starts from there, but still I work there. Within 8 days I joined the school and first paper was maths. And my passion is to create the brand. And the turning point came, that is 8 July. 8 July there some reason was there. And within 15 minutes, my brother came. I look at him, no communication, only I look. That is the communication by heart, by word. The question was asked from the sister, where is your family? You are not having your family, your world. Just he came. I look at him. The pain was there in heart. And I realized. Then the sister asked me, younger or elder? I told her, he is the younger. And she smiled. Because what? In front of me, all the doors are closed. I went, take my scooty and went. And that time the storm was there. The storm was that, the reason was that I was crying, wearing the pink sari. Why the storm was there? I was crying. Nature, thank you and salute ma'am. Nature, it is the divine gift. You can't play with the nature. Nature accepts everything. That pain, I was crying. And the water, the showering was there. I fully wet and it was vanished and the nature accept it. Why? You can't cry in front of the people. That is the reason. Every day, 2 hours, self-talk with the nature. Yes, the communication of plants, animals, they can talk. Because what? Smile. Smile lost nothing but gain everything. And I came back. Within 1 month, I leave everything and started taking the training of Abacus, Vedic and self-talk, everything. I create my own school, that is Samrat Ashoka International Online School. Given the best. As a maths, the brand is that only Jagruti teacher can do. What is the motivation? I am with you, never give up. When student is having tension, I told them, give 24 hours. And next, I am with you, you can do it. Let me share you one thing. You know the fair and lovely 21 days. That is the journey of life. From 18 years, I am doing the meditation. Only the pray. God, please help me something. You can't get the success within 1 or 2 days. It requires years and knowledge. But what? People used to tell me, ये खोटा सिक्का नहीं चलेगा, पर खोटा सिक्का ही आवाज करता है. It takes journey, and that is called meditation. People don't know the affirmation and meditation. You can earn money, but you can't earn the trust and the something the reason. But I am with you. That is my father. Papa, I will stand for you. Let जाओ पण थेट जाओ. That is Maharashtra. So let me share.
Big hand.
Yes.
That's true.
Pain was there. And the support of everyone is that. And I create that pain into gain. And I am with you. That is mass phobia I reduce. As you told me that exercise, this is the doctor. Conscious and subconscious brain. It works. I am also a Abacus trainer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Fantastic. Really appreciate and thank for the emotion with which you spoke. Thank you. God bless you and wish you all the best in life.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
I'll
Thank
just
you.
give one more incident from my life also. Before that, I would like to acknowledge my mentor, Ambassador Fabian, whom I've known for 20 years and who helped me a lot when I was a struggling executive in the CII. Thank you, sir. I'd like to acknowledge our diplomat from Niger. I was posted in Africa. I've traveled to your country, sir, and I would request all of you to go to Africa, to countries like Niger, and see the beauty of these beautiful African. Big hand to you, sir, and thank you so much for being here. I'd like to acknowledge Colonel Rajiv Behel, a war veteran who has fought for our country, almost given up his life for our country, was always ready to fight everywhere. He's from the armored corps, right, sir? A tank man who drove tanks and who protected our country. He's a war hero. And Colonel Rajiv Behel, can you come here so the audience can give you a big hand? I'd also request Dr. Shobhi Sebastian to come here. He is a medical practitioner who helped so many COVID patients, and because of him, thousands, I don't know how many COVID patients, their lives were saved because he sacrificed his own life to take care of them. A big hand to Shobhi Sebastian, who happened to be here now. He's originally from Kerala, a man who has dedicated his life as a medical practitioner to help the underprivileged and also for cancer patients, right? And also for cancer. So would you like to say a word or something, sir? Or would you like to say a word? And then I'll just continue and finish.
Thank you very much for the lovely introduction. Respected panelists, the management committee, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I'd like to thank the management committee for giving me this opportunity to speak to each one of you. Truly, it's an honor. Let me say a few words about myself. I am a second generation army officer. My father retired as a brigadier. The only difference between him and me was that he was a foot soldier from the infantry and I was a tank man. That was the only difference. I did about 25 years in the army, in which I was an instructor in the prestigious National Defence Academy at Khadakwasla. I was also an instructor at the School of Armored Warfare in Ahmednagar. Besides this, I was sent for training with the Russian Army at the Malinovsky Tank Academy in Moscow. This was in the pre-Gorbachev era, 1989. I also did the Defence Services Staff College, which is only a few selected people do. I participated in the Himalayan Car Rally from the Army side. That's a little bit about myself. Now, to those of you who are willing to join a career and look at Army as an option, I would strongly recommend that please go ahead. You're doing the right thing if you join the Army. You'll get some wonderful feedback. You'll get some wonderful characters. For example, physical courage, leadership qualities, moral courage, perseverance, amongst many other things. So, for those of you who are sitting on the fence, here is my advice. In addition to that, I would like to say that In addition to that, I would like to say that I had a long second innings in the CV Street in the corporate sector for about 19 years, primarily with Suzuki, which I thoroughly enjoyed. But if you ask me, which one did I enjoy more, the Army or the CV Street, the first love was always the Army. Finally, I would like to thank the management for giving me this opportunity for standing here, addressing all of you. It's been a pleasure. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Colonel Bahl, please stay here. Show me one line from you, and then I'll finish with you.
Good afternoon, all of you. As you know, my name is Shobhi Sebastian CA. First of all, I would like to thank the Lord Almighty. If I tell about me, I was supposed to be a priest, but fate turned me to be a different direction, and of course, I became a medical practitioner. That helped me to serve cancer patients, and later on, during COVID time, I was able to help many COVID patients along with the cancer patients. I'm grateful to the God, and I was returned back to the society. And I especially thanks to Dr. Subha Rajan, Dr. Pavadi. They were helped me a lot from all aspects, and also my parents, wife, kids. They are my motivation. And also let me thanks to the organizer of this association, Mr. Tony and his colleagues. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Shobhi. Thank you, Colonel Bahl. And then I'll give you one incident from my life, and with that, lunch will be ready. The topic given to me was never say die. Later on in life, I got married, and we were posted in Africa, in Liberia. You will know, sir, Liberia is close to Niger, I think. While we were there, we were living in a huge house, 3 Mercedes, flying first class. Suddenly there was a civil war, overnight. Overnight there was a civil war, and rockets were flying over, boy soldiers shooting everybody. My husband was kidnapped, he was working in a bank. I was with 2 small children there, and within 3-4 days, we had no food to eat. My daughter's written a beautiful story called One Tea Bag. We survived on 1 tea bag for 1 week. We used to dip the tea bag in hot water and 1 packet of biscuits. Again, never say die. We didn't give up. We kept dipping that tea bag. Even now when I see a tea bag, I worship it, because that tea bag saved our lives. And 2 packets of biscuits, we survived for 10 days. Finally, one of the airports opened and we managed to escape, me and the children. But my husband was kidnapped, and he came only like 6 months or 1 year later, but he was badly wounded. But again, we lost everything. I'm from the royal family of Kerala. We lost our jewels, we lost money. I just came with $5 in my pocket. I came to Trivandrum and realized when you have everything, everybody is there for you. When you have lost everything, there is very few people looking at you. You agree with me? Very few people. So I came to Delhi. I slept in the railway station for 1 week, got a job, and from there, my motto was never say die. I got up, shook myself, worked hard, and I worked with almost every Prime Minister, Manmohan Singh, Vajpayee, Narendra Modi, Clinton. There is no one that I didn't work with. That's because my motto again was never say die, never give up in life. And finally, I want to tell all of you, you cannot help the whole world, but there are 2 people I helped. One was a girl who was pushed into burning milk when she was young in Haryana, and her face was completely burnt. And the whole village was throwing stones at her. I brought her, got plastic surgery for her, had a poem written for her called Bubbly. Her name was Bubbly. Lot of people read the poem, and lot of money came in. We did plastic surgery, and she became beautiful again and got married. I wrote a poem called Bubbly, Bubbling Again. The surgeon's knife has cut and pared, the surgeon's needle sewn, and nature's caring hand has healed her face again her own. The pain has gone, but scars still red adorn dear Bubbly's face. No miracle will ever see them gone without a trace. But truly now the poor wee thing can smile on left and right, and smiling is so new to her, she does it with some fright. The eyelids close, the eye has lost its old foxy stare. To see her smile just once in a while is wondrous, rare, new fare. The eyeballs that in danger lay of slowly losing sight, because it never closed at night and never slept to rest, is washed again by cleansing tears as lids move up and down, and smiles reside upon her brow, which erstwhile bore a frown. Warm thanks are due to those dear folk whose largest paid the bills. Her future, once so dreary and bleak, now has in store some thrills. Through your enabling gifts of cash, through you, no longer human trash, through you she may now have another life and one day make a lovely wife. What I'm telling you is, if you can change the life of one person in your life, that's enough. You don't have to change the whole world. Will you all promise me that in your lifetime, you will make a difference to one human being? Will you promise me? How many of you? I want every hand up. You promise that this will be your motto? I will make a difference to one person. So finally, I like to end. I have my book. It's called The Survivor Story. If anybody can guess the title of the story, I'll present the book to them. The book is dedicated to my husband. As I told you, he came from Liberia. He never really recovered. I lost him a few years ago. But whatever I became, I owe it to my husband. Because behind every strong woman stands a man. If your man has trust in you, you can make it in life. I came home every day. My husband could not work, but he never asked me the 4 W's. Where were you? Why are you late? What were you doing? Or who were you with? Every night he asked me only one question. That's the title of my book.